What's going on YouTube? Robbie again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Age of Extinction Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. Now this is the Voyager class Optimus from the Age of Extinction movie, of course. And he is designed to be a flat nose cab truck, very much in line with Generation 1 Optimus Prime. So very, very cool. I saw pictures of this at Toy Fair, and at first I thought I was not going to be into this at all. But looking at him in package, I have to say he's really, really nice looking already. So I'm hoping he lives up to it once I open him up here. But just a quick look at the, standard Transformers on the side here. We got a very nice image of Prime here in this form. Very much more dusty looking. The colors definitely faded out. But really, really nice looking picture there. On the back, it's got a little bio here. Optimus Prime and the Autobots are faced with a new kind of war. Alliances that once were strong now stand in doubt. Nonetheless, Earth needs their protection more than ever. Optimus Prime adapts, redesigning his alternate mode so he can move unrecognized. If he cannot fight the battle with firepower on the front lines, he can fight it with covert maneuvers from the edge. And then it says ion cannon. So I don't know if that's calling out that it has an ion cannon up here, or if this is just like from the edge. Ion cannon! Also available is Grimlock in Voyager form. And of course you can see the alt mode here looking very, very G1-esque. And up here you can see he's got the ion cannon, I guess, that belongs to Voyager Megatron from Dark of the Moon. It looks derpy sticking out of this guy's hand already, but it supposedly has little pegs on it that make it fit in Megatron's hand quite nicely. So yeah, pretty neat. Nothing on the side here. Very simplistic packaging, and I like it actually quite a bit. So we're just going to get this guy open and check him out in just a moment. Okay guys, so here is Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, and as you can see, he's very G1 looking. Very nice, actually. I was pleasantly surprised. He also comes with this thing, and it doesn't belong to him. That's that's the bottom line right there. It's a cool looking gun, and we'll just put that off to the side for right now. But yeah, he rolls nicely. And one thing you'll notice pretty quickly once you have him in hand is this vehicle mode is very, very small. It feels more like a deluxe size vehicle mode than a Voyager scale figure. And it's not even that it's a small toy, because it's not. Like this thing stretches out when he transforms. He gets way bigger than this. And it's rather surprising, but just to show you really quickly, here is Fall of Cybertron Swindle next to this guy. And as you can see, Swindle actually looks like he's got more mass to him. And while this guy is pretty much all empty inside here, with just basically all the robot right here, this guy is chock full of robot inside. And we'll show that off in just a second. But he's really nice. He's got very nice paint apps for the most part. He is missing a bit as well. He's got these clear front windows, which are kind of dumb. Actually, I mean, they're clear, but you can see the robot shoulders, essentially. Not shoulders, but chunks of the arm, like right behind them. So I don't understand why they went with clear plastic for that. Especially since it meant that they had to paint red on all the other bits. So if they had this, like, a different color, like if they had it red and just painted the windows themselves like blue or something like that, they could have maybe added a little more paint elsewhere, like silver down here, which I think could really have been used, because it would help out not only in vehicle mode but also in robot mode, which we'll get into very shortly. So why don't we just head into that. So here he is, and he's got a bunch of little ports here, 1, 2, 3, where you can attach the gun if you so desire. So yeah, pretty cool. So what you want to do to transform this guy is you want to go ahead and lift this middle piece up the middle of the grill, and then you kind of pull the sides of the robot, or sides of the cab, I guess you would say, out like so, just to kind of get everything unlocked here. And then come to the back. We're going to flip these panels out, and you want to flip the smokestacks down like so. We're going to pull this out some more and lift these bits up, just like so. And then here's where it gets kind of crazy, because this thing essentially just explodes and then collapses back in inside out, essentially, is what's going on here. So we're going to pull this whole bit down just like that, and then pull the arm bits. Here's where it can get a little tricky, just because you got to move a couple of things at once and just kind of move stuff out of the way. But the arms are going to come down and around and out like so. Alright, just like that. And you can kind of see where everything's just kind of exploded out now. So what you want to do is we're going to bring this up around here. So the head goes up like so. And this goes up like this. Okay. This back piece is going to come up, and these two tabs are going to go right into these little slots here. Okay, and then actually you want this up a little bit, because the this red bit is also going to go through this gap. So just like that, and then just close that all up like so. Okay, and then we're gonna just come up and kind of clip these on. They don't really lock in any meaningful way, but they do just go over. You can see the slot and the tab here. They do go over there, and it does hold well enough. There's no problem in it holding. So just pull the legs down like so. Push the chest piece down until it clicks, and then just fold these in like so. Pull the arms down. Rotate them however you like. I'll just keep them like this for the moment. And now the legs, you want to split the legs, and then the feet are kind of clipped in, so it can take a little bit of force to get them worked out. But once you pull that out, pull the foot down and then flip, you'll see this whole piece will rotate down, and that'll bring the foot down to its proper position like so. And the same on the other side. Helps to kind of get a finger in there just to unlock it, and then bring it down and forward. And just stand them up, flip the knee bits out, and there you have Evasion Mode Prime in robot mode. Alright, so in robot mode, and actually, oops, I forgot one thing. These two little bits back here, you just flip those right down. There you go. And now you can kind of see the little foothold bits on the truck cab now become the kind of shoulder spikes or pylons or whatever you want to call them that Prime has in his robot mode, and that's why I think they could really done with a nice silver paint job there. And I'll probably end up doing that by hand. You can see I already painted the smokestacks silver. These come just plain red plastic. And I painted them myself. I did it before I remembered I hadn't done the review for this guy yet, but that's alright. So this guy is a lot of fun in hand. He's not huge. I mean, he's average Voyager size, I would say. Here he is with Deluxe Slug. So you can see, he's a decent size. And he's super posable. He's got a wrist swivel, or not a wrist, waist swivel going on. He does have wrist swivels. His hands come in this kind of, the gorilla pose here, but you can just twist them right around. They are very stiff, so it can sometimes take a bit of doing, but you can turn them around there, and then you have normal facing fists, and he's got a really nice deep elbow hinge there, as well as a bicep swivel. He's got not ball jointed, but a ratcheting universal hinge for a shoulder. Let's see what else. He's actually got a really nice head motion here, and we'll get into that. He does have light piping, but his eyes are clear, so it's a bit weird. I may go in and pop the eyepiece out and just paint that blue or something, so we'll see what happens there. This is I'm going to end up painting a lot on this guy, I think. But he's got some nice detailing. Of course, he's got false windows on his chest. That's pretty interesting how that's done. But like I said, his neck can go a very nice range forward and back. And that's not really for transformation as far as I can tell. So just very nice posability. And his head is on a ball joint at the end, so you get a lot of range out of that head. Very nice. I would have liked for it to have had the faceplate up, but I know I believe there's a version coming out with the faceplate up that you can get if that is your preference as well. He's got universal hinge soft ratchets on his hips. He's got a upper thigh swivel, as well as a nice knee bend. His feet can go back and forth as well as pivot out, and you do get an ankle tilt there. So you can get a lot of really nice, cool poses out of this guy. And he is just a lot of fun. I've been quite impressed. I've been playing a lot with this guy, and he can hold the gun. He looks ridiculous holding it. You can tell that it's not made for him. That it's made for Dark of the Moon Voyager Megatron, and you can see the little tabs here on the back of the actual gun handle that plug into Megatron's hand from the Dark of the Moon line. Unfortunately, I don't have that with me, or I would show that feature off, but trust me, it works. And yeah, this guy's just a lot of fun. I know he's falling down now, but he's quite stable. Let's see if we can get him. There you go. So he's got a lot of nice posability going on here, and yeah, like I said, he's just a lot of fun. Out of the toys that I've gotten so far from the Age of Extinction line, he's one of my favorites, I think. He's not perfect. He definitely needs some more paint going on here. I don't know. I mean, they made his feet completely blue, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that's to kind of homage the G1 Prime even more. But he's also got all these blue upper arms and things like that. So it's, some of the paint decisions were a little weird, in my opinion. But this dude is just a really playable figure. Not too difficult to transform, not too simple. And just really interesting the way they managed to make such a small vehicle mode into, I mean, here's Swindle again, into a very nice large robot mode. Just the way the legs transform and everything else, really, really impressive. So, very, very cool figure. I definitely recommend it. He's a lot of fun, so pick him up if you see him, and I think you'll have a good time with him. Yeah, so that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've got more Age of Extinction coming up real soon, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.